Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Ow! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Tuesday morning.
You didn't have to check your watch.
June 2nd. I know, it's bad. I typically have to check it to see which day it actually is. Not like June the 2nd, but what day of the week it typically is. But I know today's Tuesday. You know how I know today's Tuesday? A couple of reasons.
Yesterday
Was Monday.
Yep.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. I walked in here and you were listening to Busta Rhymes. That's typically on a Tuesday for you.
Yep.
Because it's your favorite day of the week. And this is also your 1-year anniversary of being on OTB.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's a big day.
Big day.
I've
We made it
officially-
a full year.
I know it. What were the odds on that? You think?
Oh, my gosh.
Plus 3,000.
Yeah.
At least. Minimum.
They were plus something. There was no minus. I can
Yeah.
promise you that.
You think that was on the poly market?
No
On
doubt.
Kalshi.
Yeah, Kalshi app had it.
Yeah.
They did.
A lot of people making a lot of money today.
No.
I didn't even bet on it.
Everybody bet you wouldn't be here.
That's a good
No,
point.
Matt,
People are losing
lost
money.
a lot of
Matt
money
bet
today.
against it. He lost money.
That's a really good point. No, that's right. 1 year ago today on June 2nd. And I actually, never thought I would be doing a radio show.
Certainly not.
Jury's
every
still
day.
out on whether or not I should be doing a radio show. But we are doing a radio show. We've done it for a whole year. So look at us.
Entire year.
Look at us go.
I got to be honest. I've known you for over 2 decades. I bet against you.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not going to
trust
lie
me.
to you.
Trust me, I bet against myself. as
Yeah.
well. We did it. We defied all the odds. I am excited that it is the anniversary, but I'm also disappointed because I fully had the plans to wear my tuxedo today, and I forgot.
You did.
I don't think that surprises anybody that I forgot, but I
Nope.
forgot. I had all these plans. I've been thinking about it for like at least a week and a half.
You have. We've talked about it.
Lacey and the kids are out of town. They left yesterday.
Again, that's all you had to say.
And like Taylor mentioned to me when I got in this morning, he's like, yeah, but like, who's going to watch me? Like, somebody's got to look after me,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, I struggle with it every day.
I can't look after myself. So I lost all responsibility. Didn't even think. I had no forward thought. I just sat there, watched shows,
Said it way too late.
stayed up way too late for no reason.
Y'all have to understand, and most of you do, it's not that, like, you always want your wife and kids in the house.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you have them. That's why you married your wife. That's why you had your children. But when you have that rare occasion where it's like you have zero responsibilities,
Yep.
all I have to do is not hurt myself in this scenario.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably don't even feed yourself because it's like, wait, nobody's here to feed me.
I like, yeah, about 7 o'clock came. I was like, huh.
Something's happening in my stomach here.
Yeah, my tum-tum's growling a little bit.
Well,
Went
it's
to the
just-
grocery store, got me a bag of salad and a rotisserie chicken.
Man.
That is
tell
so. I'm
you.
at home by myself.
A
Give me
rotisserie
a
chicken.
rotisserie chicken and
Yeah.
a bag of salad.
Put it on a cutting board with a big-ass knife. And
Yeah.
I just ate like a caveman.
I could see you checking out.
I got a knife and a
Everybody.
fork, but I just ended up using my hands
Yeah,
like a man.
the good Lord gave you.
Almost the identical dinner as you yesterday. What does that say about me?
I can see Matt
Hey,
sweating,
woman.
walking up
Yeah.
to the register, just that.
That's right.
Cashier's like, sir, is your wife out of town? I was like, yes. How'd you know?
That's right. Yeah, so I set it up and I put on college baseball, and
did
I
you?
sat
Okay.
there and ate like a caveman.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
kind of like a king, too.
Kind of like a king. You're
Yeah.
right. Kings did eat like that.
King caveman.
Yep. My dog just looked at me a bunch and
Like,
took
no,
him out.
buddy,
Took him for a walk
you
around.
can't get this chicken. There might be a chicken bone in
Took
there.
him for a walk around the house. Played a little fetch with him.
You have
and,
money taking your dog around a walk in your house.
No, around the outside.
No.
In the
You
outside
said
area.
In the house. And then you said played fetch
No,
with
I
him.
said
Wow.
around the house. I literally said around the house.
Just can you
one lap
imagine
around.
playing catch with your dog in the house?
is
It's
crazy.
so big.
Fetch, and it
Jeez. Woo.
you can like hear yourself echo with the fetch.
I got one of those tennis ball throwers that's on a stick.
You just hear his steps getting further and further away
yeah.
as he just goes down the long
I
hall.
wonder if he's going to get lost coming back. When I did that, I had a nice little glass of whiskey and just sat there, and I didn't think about anything. No responsibilities. And then I forgot my tux.
It's okay. We can act like it's June 2nd
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We're not gonna blame you for ruining the mood and
I know.
possibly the entire show.
Hey, guys, those sports cards and Star Wars cards aren't going to organize themselves. So, got to do that.
What's a Star Wars card go for?
Kind of depends.
Really?
Isn't yours signed by Chewbacca?
I do have one signed by Chewbacca.
Yeah.
What does a Chewbacca signature look like?
Doesn't he draw a little Chewbacca?
He does. He draws a little Chewbacca.
Yeah.
That actually
That
wasn't
was
bad.
pretty good.
Thank you.
That was two really good ones. Should we do that instead of Hal?
No, because I can't do
Should
it.
we add that? Third thing.
Wait, okay, so yesterday we didn't even acknowledge that we have a third person back here. Luke, shout out Luke. He's getting trained.
Let's go,
up.
Luke.
Say Luke. There you go, Luke.
Before the show yesterday, I would go, so we yo and we howl.
Yeah.
He
so
was
you
like
and Hal.
lying. We were like, we're not sure.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Yes, we yo,
We
and we
yo.
also howl.
Yeah.
You just went by that like it was a totally normal thing to say.
I mean, it is.
Well, if
You do
Luke
it every
is
morning.
a listener, to the station, he's heard us yo for 8 years now.
That's true. No, I don't know.
The Hal's new.
Wait, but he didn't know about the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini stuff. I had to give
Shut
him
the front door.
I had to give him the rundown this morning.
Luke,
But that was like you were in your wheelhouse.
I was.
Luke, where's
You were
your rock
excited.
at?
He asked the right person.
Where's your rock at that you've been under, bud?
Are you Amish? I just was making sure you had access to technology.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a picture of him on a boat, and that's all I know.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
There was a boat.
well,
There was
you
a
got
boat
Boat's a big
situation.
deal, but that's
Just not
that's the latest
Yeah.
piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, that's like the last thing that happened.
Actually, not gonna say hope.
Don't say oh. That
you
sounds
were
bad.
saying fingers crossed
Never
yesterday.
mind. Just gonna stop there.
No, he's good.
No,
They
he's like-
He's good. They got AJ Brown. He's
Nobody
good.
brought it back up, Matt. He's good, dude.
I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
He's in the clear.
Another bomb drops. The big one.
I think there's
Got
another
the
bomb out
babies'
there. I
mics.
think there's a little landmine out there.
You think AJ's agent's gonna sign
And by
up for
when I
that?
say little landmine,
You mean the kid?
I'm not. No, I don't know. I don't want to make any big claims right here. But it's gonna be cute.
She named the baby Michael.
Y'all.
Well, and that's on a middle name.
No, that's
a
like his
first.
straight up
I mean,
first name.
Totally common
Birth
name,
certificate.
guys.
This is a common name.
Mike Vrabel's first name is on that kid's birth certificate.
God.
If Victoria named our
Think about
child after
Just
her
seen.
boating partner, I totally wouldn't think anything of it.
Voting partner?
Hey, that's all we know right now, guys, okay?
They're just friends.
I don't think they were fishing.
We weren't there.
Anyways, I don't know how you don't know that, but
Yeah, what the heck, Luke?
Don't know where
Jeez.
you been, Luke.
Luke's like, I pay attention to real news, guys.
Yeah.
Fair.
I definitely don't listen to y'all's show. It's the start at 7 a.m.
No.
As long as you're not listening in to the law firm.
Takes a
we're
real
okay.
one to hear the howls.
It does.
So
You
we
know,
appreciate it. if
It
you
is
listen.
funny because, my
You
my
got
wife
hair or
and,
something?
my wife and boy, I got a hair like right there.
It's
I
awful.
can't get it. It's on my hat brim. Boom. I can't get it. Katie and the boys listen every single day,
Yeah.
but they listen starting at like 7:07 because that's
So
when
they
get in
miss
the
the
car.
O's.
Yeah, so she listens every day and for most of the show and probably has no idea that we howl. It's kind of weird.
That is weird.
Like how we start the show every day.
Yeah, Katie, do you even love me?
Yeah. You could get in the car 8 minutes early. I'm just kidding.
Jake's,
Get all the
Jake's
kids in the
howling at
car.
home. Katie's like, what are you doing? Jake's like, shh, show prep.
Yeah.
Practicing.
She walks in. I'm in the mirror. Oh.
You're like, no, not that one. Different, deeper.
Oh, we got to get a Harlow howl.
Yeah. Lacey.
Oh, she'd be great at it. Yeah.
That would be adorable.
Lacey's like, why are you walking around yelling like Chewbacca? I was like, I'm trying something new, babe.
Yeah. Working on it.
It's part of the bit.
Trying something new for the Wolfpack.
Lacey doesn't listen to the law firm in the mornings, does she?
No.
Okay.
My God.
Well, I mean, look, we've had a host here that listened to the law firm driving into this show before. So
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
she's
Literally
not
insane.
nothing
not a
is
serial
outside the
killer.
lines here.
I don't trust a person that listens to them.
No,
Can't
Yeah.
trust them.
no,
Can't do it.
We don't even know who's who.
no. We
They're
that-
all
that's
gender
actually
neutral
factual.
names.
Sitting there, laughing and loving, dancing like nobody's watching
Yeah, with their Highland cow shirts on.
for them in their house or serving the Lord, which is great.
Always serve the Lord.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. It was great.
So I guess today marks the day that I've been here over a year now.
12 minutes in, over a year, right?
12 minutes over a year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are we counting the week that you took off a week after you started?
It's bad timing.
That was bad timing.
Yeah.
All right. It was 2 weeks after
That was
I
about
started.
preseason try.
That was that whole time period because I did
That was a
2
fever
weeks
dream.
without. I did two weeks without T-Bob
Yeah.
solo, and then we did a week, and then you left me for a
Yeah.
week, and I'm like,
Did I only do
I
1
don't
week
wanna-
before
You
I
did
left?
not.
You
Or
did.
was it
You
two?
literally did a week.
it was
left
a week.
and came back.
Yeah,
It was like you were trying to see if you were going to make the roster. You
Yep.
made it. You're like, all right, celebratory vacation. Come back.
yeah.
Hey, that was probably the one vacation I let people know about.
You said it, man.
True.
You said it.
Kind of forget to do that sometimes.
It's okay as long as one of us is here.
But again,
got
I
it
forget
covered.
things. So it's not on purpose.
It's okay. All right. As Taylor said in the open there, we do have some big news in the NFL to get to.
I can't believe we have
just-
football news to talk about.
It just kept going and going and going and going. It was like, for somebody that only talks NFL in the afternoons, yesterday was
a good day.
utopic.
Good day for
It was
us.
utopic.
You were like, finally.
Yeah.
Since the draft.
And then like the news that I was laughing at, because we'll laugh at it when we come back. That was my favorite part. And we'll tell you what that is when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. We've always told you, not only in Central, we always told you is in the greater Baton Rouge area, which is still very, very true, but it's also now in Lafayette. That's right. Central Plumbing is now in Lafayette. You can find that contact information in the top right corner of the website. In Baton Rouge, 225-230-9957. In Lafayette, 337-202-5256. Now, that's emergency number. It's also the number to set everything up. If you're looking to remodel, if you're installing for the first time, no matter where you're at in the process, they can come in, they can make it better. Centralplumbing.org.
That's right. The plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area, but now the Lafayette area as well. So, and that's not just like your normal toilet fixes or anything. This is commercial. It's residential. There's nothing too big, nothing too small. There's no plumbing job that you could throw at them or tell them about that they hadn't seen and they are experts at. So go give them a call at 225-230-8156 or go visit them, centralplumbing.org.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome back. Tuesday, favorite day of the week. If it's not your favorite day of the week, it's you, it's not us.
Yeah, that's on you, pal. If you can't get excited for a Tuesday.
Our Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. Every single Tuesday. When your project demands quality steel and dependable service, get with our friends over at Community Steel. Serving contractors, fabricators, businesses, and homeowners across Louisiana, Community Steel provides the products and expertise you need to get the job done right. From structural steel and steel products to custom solutions, their experienced team is committed to quality, reliability, and outstanding customer service. So, no matter the size of the project, Community Steel has you covered. As we always say, you can go online and visit them at communitysteelco.com, communitysteelco.com. Community Steel, building stronger communities, one project at a time, and that is American Steel, that is Louisiana Steel, communitysteelco.com. All right, well, we got a lot of news out of the National Football League, and we're probably going to start where every show starts, which is the big news, the biggest news. Russell Wilson, holler at your boy.
Yeah, going to CBS. Let's go. Big deal.
Teams were knocking down the door.
Knocking them down.
He said, nope, not going to play football anymore. I'm going to go work at CBS.
Yep. They were making calls. They're literally like, anybody, sign him now so we can trade Myles Garrett for him. What are y'all laughing?
No,
That was a 10-time Pro Bowler.
he's always dangerous.
Yep. I got to tell you.
There was no limitations on what he could do. He was pretty unlimited.
I mean, the CBS broadcast this year, going to be electric.
I think he's as a studio host, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
So Matt Ryan is now the president of the Falcons. And so I believe he slots into Matt Ryan's spot as the quarterback analyst on the desk.
Upgrade.
I can't wait to
For
hear
the Falcons president? Yeah, I agree.
What do you think? Like, do you think he's going to go by Russell, Russ, Dangerous?
You think Bill Cowher's going to call him Dangerous?
Mr.
Maybe.
Danger.
Maybe, right?
He's
He might.
professional now. He's buttoned up.
Mr.
Mr.
Danger?
Unlimited, though.
I like
But you got to, like, if you combine the
So-
two, Mr. Unlimited
I
Danger.
wonder if Bill Cowher's going to call him Mr. Unlimited. You think Bill Cowher's going to do that?
I mean, to be respectful, that's what he calls himself.
Yeah.
I don't want to disrespect him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to record it. Not even in games.
Do TiVo it.
Yeah, I'm going to TiVo it.
He might use you as an example.
He could.
Like, he'll be like, Matt Flynn, he used to do this.
You know what? I still get used as an example. Every now and then. Someone's like, hey, man, I heard them talking about you. Like, oh, cool.
And that's
Sure, it was good.
That's enough time on Mr. Unlimited. The real news out of the NFL is a blockbuster trade. Myles Garrett going from the Cleveland Browns to the Los Angeles Rams. The embarrassment of riches continues for the LA Rams. Now, they do send a good football player over to the Cleveland Browns. Jared Verse, really good young football player. A first-round pick next year, a second-round pick the following year, and a third-round pick the next year. So 27, 28, and 29, first, second, third, and Jared Verse. But the LA Rams get the best defensive player in football.
You could have said any combination of numbers there, and I would have said, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That's about right. You could have said a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 6. And I would have been like, yep, that's about right. That checks out. This is an unbelievable trade. Like, you talk about a blockbuster of all blockbuster trades, outside of the Patriots trading Tom Brady 10 years ago. Like, this is the best defensive player that probably we have ever seen.
One of them. I mean, he set the NFL sack record last year.
In
the
our
Cleveland
lifetime,
Browns.
in our lifetime, which has been a while, there's nobody better that's played. Maybe people that are equally as
That we
dominating,
remember.
game-changing.
Yeah, like Lawrence Taylor, but
There's been a lot, but like he's in that same breath with all those guys, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
He's in the same breath. He's in the same league, the same category that you put the best defensive
You
players
can bring his
ever.
name up in that conversation, and people aren't going to laugh you out of the building.
100%.
Yeah.
And we should all be thankful that this trade happened. Maybe you don't like the Rams. Maybe you don't want one team to have an embarrassment of riches. I get it. But he's out of Cleveland, and we get to see him more. Right. You know how many primetime games that the Rams have this year? I don't know, but it's like 6 or 7 of them. Like we get to watch him.
Cleveland doesn't have 6 or 7?
They've had it 6 or 7 since I think 2000. So we get to see him play more baseball.
Dirty work.
I said baseball. And we get to see him play more football this year, and it's going to be exciting. And yeah, it was a big haul for them. They probably could have gotten a lot more. I was listening to Schefter talk about it, and
because Parsons got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, they got 2 first-round picks. So what were the Browns kind of thinking on this? Obviously this has been in the works for a couple of years, right? He wanted out. He wanted out before last season, and so obviously he wanted out. He wanted to move his career, but he's never not played as hard as he can. He wanted to trade. They didn't trade him. He re-signs and then sets the NFL sack record.
Right.
So that's the kind of like player he is, but also kind of teammate he is. But he gets this opportunity to go now. And what Schefter had said, Cleveland didn't have any meaningful conversations outside of talking with the Rams. The Rams have been after him. So what are they? Schefter actually said that other teams were kind of pissed that they didn't even know that this was happening.
Yeah, right.
This wasn't. They had no clue this was going on.
Yeah.
Like, let us get in there and present you an offer.
Yeah.
If you would have made this a bidding war, which Cleveland probably should have. Probably should have. That's a dumb
Minus
comment.
the probably.
They absolutely should have. Hey, he's for sale.
Hey, Myles is here, guys.
How many first rounders do you have?
Yeah.
That's probably what they should have done, but they didn't. And good for the Rams because they got a guy and they are excited. Their executives said that they watched very close film of every single play he played last year, every snap. And he said 20 of his 23 sacks came on a 4-man rush.
Yep.
Most of them when they were down in the game and the other team was not throwing a whole lot, and most of them were against double teams. Pretty damn impressive.
It's highly impressive.
They said he was better than they thought he was.
Right.
Which is a wild statement because everybody thought he was the best player in the NFL. And they said he was better on tape. After we watched every single snap, he was better than we thought.
And here's the deal, too. He did that in Cleveland. So not just like the Browns portion of it. He did it with okay players on the defensive line. He's now about to pair himself with Byron Young on the other side, who's an ass kicker himself. Like, he's a double-digit sack guy.
Yeah.
So not only is he going to the better team, he's going to a way better defensive line. Now, Braden Fisk, his play dropped a little bit last year. He's got to raise that back up. But, I mean, he's had moments. Kobe Turner's on that defensive line. Poona Ford's on that defensive line. So you just got this cheat code that did a lot of heavy lifting on his own, and now you're putting him with a defensive line that, because when you match what Young and Verse did last year, it was better than Anderson and Hunter in Houston. Sack total. It wasn't really even close.
That's a pretty shocking statement.
And so now you're going Young and Garrett on both sides of each other. And you signed Jalen Watson from Kansas City, and you traded for Trent McDuffie from Kansas City. And I like to always throw this in there when we have the Rams conversation. Omar Spates is the starting Mike linebacker for that team, the guy that Matt House said, watch this.
He will pay.
I'll make him with the nickname Slowmar Spates because you're going to think he's a bad football player when he's really, really, really good.
Really good.
Really good football player who starts for maybe the most talented team in the NFL. So,
yeah, he plays with a lot of good people on that defense. And I wouldn't be shocked to see him play with another really good person on defense. I wouldn't be shocked if Aaron Donald played for them this fall.
There's been talk about it.
That would not shock me in the slightest. Now, I think the Rams are saying that they don't have the money. They're literally out of money.
I'll tell you where they're at.
Guess what? Has that ever stopped an NFL team?
I mean, the
Luxury tax, dude. Hell of a thing.
So the Rams had $25 million of cap space before this move. They now have $16 million of cap space. They could find a way.
100%.
I know it's late in the game, and so like all the little manipulative moves that you do, like kick the can down the road, all those things we always talk about. Those it's a little late in the game for that, but you do have $16.3 million under the cap. You could probably find a way.
You don't think Myles Garrett has already texted him?
Oh, for sure.
Hey, bud. You want to?
So hey, D, what you doing, ball?
You want to line up next to each other? I got to tell you, it was a really, really, really bad day for Kyle Shanahan yesterday.
Oh, he punched the air.
McDonald. It was already a bad day for the Cardinals.
I was about to say the text I say.
Yeah, it's been a bad day for them. Who are the Trent Williams? Who's the tackles in that division?
So Trent Williams for the left tackle for the Seahawks. I couldn't even tell you.
And on this flip side, on the inverse of that, it was a really good day for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And it was a really good day for Aaron Rodgers.
Charles Cross is for their.
Yeah, I just didn't know if he was playing left or right.
It doesn't matter who the Cardinals is. No offense to the guy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, everybody so Joe is probably thinking, man, Hendrickson's in the division against me now. And I don't say, oh my God, I got him and Myles.
No.
Now the guy that's the biggest nightmare is gone.
You don't think there's been some young tackles out there in the NFL, young quarterbacks that have literally lost sleep over Myles Garrett?
Maybe so.
And I don't know if we're overstating. Like, we're not overstating his skill set and how good he is.
You know what? I'd always go back to Myles Garrett, who's, again, everything you said and more. I'll never forget going to College Station his last year there and Foster Moreau mauling him.
Whipped him.
Mauled him.
No big deal.
It was like the most impressive thing that I had seen. Like, Foster had one of those games where he was just locked in the zone, and in the run game, it was just mauling.
Oh, it's because Foster's better than
And
him.
Foster's like in his 9th year in the NFL or whatever he is.
Yeah, and because Foster's better than Myles Garrett.
So
that's no surprise.
You heard it here, number 18, Foster Moreau. Glenn said it.
The Rams were the second best team in the NFL last year. I would say they're 1B. Right?
Yeah,
they were
Seahawks Rams.
They were what, a two-point conversion, like a JSN getting a 2-point conversion recovery fumble situation away from. I don't know. The NFC Championship this past year was the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and Seahawks topped them by just a little bit.
And again, with that being said, they bring back the same roster. They add Myles Garrett, they add Jalen Watson and Trent McDuffie to the defense. It's pretty good.
Are they about to be like the Dodgers?
Dude, that's the only reason I defended the Ty Simpson pick, because like I'm serious when I say this. I was like, I don't know if a rookie would start for that team.
Right.
No, it was a very much luxury pick.
Right.
The only thing that I was
they had to have known.
The only thing that I was like, you can never have enough of was edge rushers.
For sure.
In the draft, I said you can never have enough edge rushers, and well, they had a plan.
There it is.
Yeah. Like Jonathan in the chat, like I was actually about to ask the same question. Was it Mason Rudolph that he killed?
Yeah, he hit him with his own helmet. Yeah, that was Mason
that his
Rudolph.
rookie year? Was that Myles Garrett's rookie year?
It was early.
It was
I don't
super
know.
early.
No,
Might have been his second year.
It seems like 10 years ago now, but I know it wasn't. But yeah, he took the helmet off and tried to windmill him, and then Mason Rudolph tried to fight.
Yeah.
Which, like, you have to as a man.
You do.
But also, he's like, I don't want to fight Myles Garrett.
I literally don't want to do this. Look at his arms.
They're so big.
He's so good.
2019.
Where's Foster? Come defend me, bro.
Oh man, just another move in that front office, man. They are aggressive, and I can appreciate it. They're going to do whatever they can. F them picks is their motto, and well, they're doing it again. All right, that's not the only news in the NFL. We'll get to even more news, and Next time, it's going to be a little LSU related. We'll have that for you when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com, the website for Gulf Coast office products, your absolute leader in office solutions here in the Gulf Coast. They've got 4 locations across the state of Louisiana. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see there New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. You also see their proud partners of the Pelicans, the Saints, LSU, and the Raging Cajuns. They've got you covered. If it's new equipment, they've got you. They have all the latest equipment because if you're dealing in documents, how important it is. You cannot have bad equipment, old equipment. You need the latest, you need the greatest, and they've got it over at gcopnet.com.
That's right, Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leading source for that office technology, whether you're working in a one-person office or a 1 million person office. It doesn't matter because they can get you up and running, and they can keep you running. Keep that paper trail operating, copiers, printers, scanners, you name it, but it's award-winning service team that makes all the difference right over there at Gulf Coast Office Products.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed, it ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
Where can I find a woman like that? I'll play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know, I feel
This is a really good scene from Hot Tub Time Machine.
One.
Yes, this is a really good scene where he's playing the piano. I don't even know the actor's name. What is it? Sterile from The Office.
Craig Robinson.
Is it? Okay. He's awesome.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot of those guys. Those movies they were making during that time.
That's a really, really good movie. Yeah. It's a good scene, too.
I mentioned NFL news was aplenty yesterday. Still got more to get to, including OBJ back with the New York Giants.
We are so back.
I would be so excited if this was 2018.
I know. She was sitting by my desk when this broke yesterday, and I'm like, this was probably the Giants being like, hey, everybody's talking about Jackson Dart versus Abdul Carter. Guys, we brought back Odell.
Well, because
They
I was
have been
like,
talking about this for a very, very long, like even at league owner meetings back in, I don't know, when was I there? March, April? I don't know.
Yeah, they have been
They were talking about it.
Because him and John Harbaugh are
Been together in Baltimore.
yeah, and apparently have a really good relationship that I don't know if anybody knew about it until John went to the Giants.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they were like, yeah, him and OBJ were best friends.
Yeah.
So,
Naturally.
and then I guess he was then it kind of made some headlines after flag football thing. Wasn't he like
Yeah, he went out there.
he
and was
looked
doing
pretty,
really well.
OBJ-ish playing.
Well, that's the thing I was talking about yesterday with Pat. I was like, if he goes out there in a workout, he's still a freak.
oh yeah.
He's still in great shape. He's got incredible hands. He's going to flash it. Like if you bring in 4 receivers, he's going to be the best one of the group in a workout. So like I understand that portion of it. It's can he stay healthy? How impactful can he be at this age? Like those are questions you have to ask. But the Giants right now, they have 1,000 receivers. And they signed 2 more yesterday. It wasn't just Odell Beckham Jr. Braxton Berrios signed. Juju Smith-Schuster signed.
Yeah.
They already signed Darnell Mooney and Calvin Austin III in free agency. They also drafted Malachi Fields in the 3rd round.
Yep.
They have got a ton of receivers. I think they have 15 or 16 currently on their roster. Now, it's going to trim down, but the thing about them is like Jalen Hyatt, who was a 3rd-round pick 3 years ago, he's so far down on the depth chart, you need a telescope to find him. But he's still on the team right now. They're going to trim some guys that they drafted. They're going to trim some guys that, the 3 that they just signed. All 3 of those guys aren't making the football team.
It's unfortunately, my thoughts to this was like, tell me you're worried about Malik Neighbors' recovery without telling me that you're worried about Malik Neighbors' recovery.
Yep.
We've kind of heard the rumblings of, his knee having to get cleaned up and like maybe things aren't as on schedule as they hoped.
Well, he had scar tissue removed because of stiffness.
Yeah.
Was the last
and
thing.
Unfortunately, that's what nobody listening to this show wants to hear.
Right.
Former Tiger, a guy that was dominant early on. And unfortunately, going into his sophomore campaign, gets the injury. And like we want to see him go because we know that he could be great. He's got that potential.
Right.
And he's got that juice in him. He's got that talent. And he's already shown it at that level that he's a game changer. And he showed it as a rookie. So like that's not good to hear. But you hear all these people, the drafting, the signing, and it's awesome. We would love to go see OBJ. We know he's still an athletic freak.
Yeah.
Like we would love to see him go out there. But like this all points to we are actually nervous about Malik Neighbors and his recovery, his availability this year.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's kind of how I led with it yesterday as well, because you don't go sign three veteran receivers that are known names if you feel good about where Malik Neighbors is. So not only, you have Malik Neighbors, you have Darius Slayton. As I said, you've already signed Calvin Austin. You've already signed Darnell Mooney. You draft Malachi Fields. But this all points to Malik Neighbors not being ready for the opening portion of the season. I think it has to.
Yep.
And so you're trying to have a 3-for-1 situation where you're not going to go sign a Malik Neighbors right now. You'd have to give up a lot to get a Malik Neighbors. Let's go see if we can piece it together until week 4 when he comes back.
And look, if you're the Giants too, like if you are looking to make a splash from a talent perspective, sir, but like trying to build your brand around, like this is their time, the Giants' chance as a company, as the business of the New York Giants to grow their brand globally, right? They have young quarterback. They have a very like polarizing running back in Camp Scott. Like, so they are in the news, and to stay in this, like OBJ as a punt returner next year, even if it's just that, the fourth receiver and the punt returner, just to like keep him healthy, that alone is reason enough to tune into a game. You see a guy with the history of that Odell Beckham Jr. has, and he's like, look, let him take a punt return to the house in the first 3 games of the season. Like that alone helps build their brand to this, which I'm sure they want to do from an owner perspective, from a business perspective. They got to get some return on that John Harbaugh money. You know what I mean?
There's no downside to this. It's not like Odell is coming in and asking for this huge contract at this point in his career. He knows where he's at. He knows this is his last opportunity in the National Football League, and it's a place for him to go back to where it all started, a place that I'm sure he wanted to leave in better standing than when he left the first time. And so now you get to heal those wounds. You get to do it with a guy in John Harbaugh who you have a great relationship with. You get to do it with a young quarterback. You get to do it with another guy that played the same position at your college that you've got a great relationship with in Malik Neighbors. So, there's no downside for either party.
You know what's funny? It's like, how many athletes do we see get just brutalized and drugged by the court of public opinion, by media, for doing the smallest of things? OBJ has survived a lot, right? And he has maintained a really good reputation. And I think it's because he's a really genuine human.
Yeah.
And he's genuine, and he's made some mistakes here and there, but he has survived a lot, and good for him for doing that.
Yeah.
But the fact that, again, the court of public opinion and just the media and stuff never turned on him, really. There was moments in time where they're like, what are we doing here or there? But it's one of those things, and that shows maturity, and that's probably another reason why they brought him in. They're a young team. A veteran presence, a guy that's kind of been through everything, seen the good, the bad, the ugly of fan reaction, media reaction, all that stuff. I mean, it's a good president to have. And like I said, at the heart of everything, he is genuine. And at the heart of everything, he's a good dude. So
I'm rooting for him. I hope he does well. I hope he makes it the entire season. I hope he goes out there and can help them try to get back to their winning ways and maybe be competitive there in the NFC East. All right. Well, guess what? We still got more NFL news to get to when we come back here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, if you're looking for a bank that still believes in relationships, that is First American Bank and Trust. At First American, you're more than an account number, or whether it's personal banking, business banking, home loans, or planning for your future, you'll work with local bankers who understand Louisiana and are committed to helping you succeed. You'll get the convenience of modern banking with a personal service that only a community bank can provide. Make the switch to a bank that puts people first. Visit FABT.com today. That's First American Bank and Trust, banking on relationships.
That's right. We were there a couple weeks ago, and we got to meet and greet and talk and shake the hands and look in the eye of the people at First American Bank and Trust. And just kind of reemphasize the things that we tell you about every single day. When you have financial decisions to be made, if you are looking to grow your business, you need a little bit more capital. If you're looking to buy a new house because your family's getting bigger and you need to grow that house, deal with people that aren't in New York City or in LA. Deal with people that are making local decisions right here in your community. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
There is freedom without trying to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now.
All right, welcome back in OTB, here live from the Raising Cane studio. As I mentioned, there's more news out of the National Football League. So we got Dangerous becoming limited.
Yep.
We got Myles Garrett getting traded for Jared Verse. We had OBJ signed back with the Giants. And now we've finally, A.J. Brown to the Patriots.
Oh, wow. He wasn't already there?
You saw this coming? He gets traded from the Eagles to the Patriots. In return, the Eagles get a first-round draft pick in 2028. So not next year, in 2028, and a fifth-rounder next year in 2027. So they get their target, their number one receiver. Stephon Diggs not on this team anymore. And in my opinion, they had to go get Drake May something. You can't go out there with what they have because they have a lot of guys that are complementary pieces, good football players. Drake May did not have a guy that he said on 3rd and 8, where's that guy at? Like, I think Kayshon Boutte's a really, solid player. Romeo Dobbs is a solid player. Like, you've got Mac Hollins has come up with big plays before.
Mario Douglas torched the Saints, but he's 5'9".
Yes, and he'll have a game like that, and then he'll disappear for 7 weeks. You had to go get Drake May a number one, and I think you just did that. And you gave up a first-round pick 2 years from now and a fifth-round pick to get him. Feels like a pretty good haul for the Patriots to get back A.J. Brown. And for the Eagles, look, they kind of know what the relationship was, and for them to get a first-round pick, they wanted 2027, obviously. But they'll take a 2028 because it still is a 1.
Yeah. I look at both these big trades, the A.J. Brown trade and the Myles Garrett trade. It seems like both parties only dealt with one team. Like, everybody's been talking about A.J. Brown to the Patriots, and it makes sense. He's got the relationship with Vrabel.
Right.
Well, did it make the most sense to the Eagles? I don't know. Did the Eagles care? Did they respect the relationship they had enough to give him what he wanted or asked for?
Right.
I would assume there was other people going after him. I would assume the Chiefs probably tried to go after him.
Chargers, I know, did.
So were they really – was that the best offer they could have gotten? A 2028
And we've known it for
pick.
3 months that he was going to get traded. So teams had time to throw in other offers.
Yeah.
Maybe they were reluctant to give away a first-round pick. Because, again, you said the Chiefs. I know the Chargers. There was other teams that were in play. Because if they weren't, they would have got a first-round pick next year from the Eagles.
Yeah.
Teams were reluctant to give a first-round pick for A.J. Brown. and that's why you had to settle for a 2028.
Okay.
And look, I know he comes with some stuff. I get that, but Braves does know him. They spent time together in Tennessee, so you know what you're getting in return. And he felt like it was something they had to do.
I think Braves needed to do it too.
Why?
It's
Luke?
He's like, you saw nothing. You forgot the last couple of months completely. We have a new receiver now.
You see nothing.
There's a new boy in my life. His name's not Michael.
Hour number 2, OTB, when we come back.
Off the bench.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Go to RejuveMeMedical.com. RejuveMeMedical.com. 13 locations across Louisiana. Also one in Mississippi. I went over there yesterday because I'd had my labs drawn, and I went over there to have the consultation, kind of get on a plan. And I mean, they went through all the numbers, incredibly easy to understand. And then we talked it through, and we got on a plan. I cannot wait to share the journey with you. Going to start that here coming up at the end of this week. But I mean, it was, hey, here's what this is, here's what this number is, here's where it needs to be, here's where it's at. I mean, they make you understand everything and the reason why you were getting on that plan for success.
And we know what's cool about it is they also told you what you didn't need. They didn't try to like
very much
upsell
so,
you like something that you didn't need. Everything is like medically based. So you go there, get your blood run, and it's a medical staff there, and everything is medically supervised. And so if you want to feel better, look better, just to be a better version of yourself, it's Rejuve Me Medical. 13 locations across Louisiana. RejuveMeMedical.com.